Hey guys, what's going on? This isn't going to be the normal style video. I've been getting a lot of questions recently on what my game settings are, so I will just run them through here so you can make your game look like mine. I do play on PC. A lot of these settings are locked to PC only, but some of them are available on console. So let's just first go into display. I play on a 1080p monitor, so that will be a lot of these. My screen refresh rate is not locked at 60. That's just lying to you. I don't think I changed anything in here. Brightness, I run at 60. Eco mode is turned off. Quality. Now, I know a lot of these settings aren't on console, but I run mine custom. I render at 100%. Fidelity CAS, 80 strength. And then I turn literally everything down as far as I can. Video memory scale, I run at 85. I turn literally everything as low as possible. On-demand texture streaming optimized, 32 gig cache size. I should actually probably turn that up. I'm going to. The only thing that's turned up is, well, that. And then I turn up spot cache to ultra. But everything else is low, off, whatever. Depth of field off, motion blur off, film grain 0. Now this is, I know this tab is at least for the most part available on console. Crank your FOV, 120. Affected, wide, 90, wide. Now this is where these two right here are where people get really messed up. Putting these to least gets you, the least amount of screen shake and stuff, which is definitely handy. Audio, a lot of my audio is ran through this program called SteelSeries GG. Think of it like a Go XLR like most streamers use, except it's all digital on the computer. So I have EQs for Warzone, and I mean, compared to nothing or Arc Raiders, for example. Now let's do this. Yeah, this is nothing. This is flat, just normal, what you would hear from your computer. This is Warzone, and then this is Arc Raiders, right? So there is a lot to it. I don't volume boost or anything. I literally just run the EQ. But beyond that, I run my master game volume at 50, which I think is down for some reason. I usually run that at like 85. Must have turned it down for some reason at some point. It doesn't do much again with that program. Music volume 1. The main thing we want here is the effects volume. Yeah, I run push to talk on my mic on game. Interface, I run the FPS counter, latency, packet loss, my GPU temp, and the time. And then a lot of things I see people, for some reason I see a lot of people using the round minimap. It's, at least to me, it's very clear that it gets cut off. So I personally run square because the round, I mean, you're cutting off the corners, right? I don't know. I do run a center dot on default size. Oh, yeah, I mean, keyboard mouse, I run 7 cents in game, relative sensitivity type, and then I run 2450 DPI on my mouse. I am a weirdo and prefer high sensitivity over low sensitivity, though I have considered switching that around and giving low sense a try. Potential stream for that in the future. But I believe that's about it for my game settings, at least, so you can make your game look like mine. I will say one thing here. This is going to look really weird. I do run a filter on my display capture for DMZ. So you can see there that it is changing the way it looks by a decent bit. It basically just boosts the saturation. Now, this does not help me in game at all. It just changes the way my game looks for you guys. It's nothing crazy. It basically just boosts the saturation and makes it look less bland. So, with that said, have a good day. Enjoy whatever else you got going on. Thanks for watching.